8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whee! Hey guys and girls in us Japanese. Hold on. Ooh, almost got the door closed. Oh, this door's so heavy. Here we go. Hey guys and girls in us Japanese, it's Cathy Cat, and today I welcome you to our brand new studio here in Tokyo. And I'm gonna give you a little tour around the cool things, gadgets and gimmicks we have in this place. It's quite exciting. So, let's go. Wait. I just found out that one of the most exciting things in our studio, or one of the most expensive things in our studio, director, you're right too close! One of the most expensive things, stop it! Can you stop it, cut it out! In our studio is actually the door. The door, focus on the door, not me, the door! We have a proper studio door here. It locks from the outside so no one can go and sneak and snatch the expensive equipment that's in here, and it locks and it's super heavy. It's like, you really have to push it like this to close it. That's why I have a problem coming in, because it's like, you too close, I can't stop it. Okay, one of the cool features with this studio, we are well too close, is that we used curtains to create a certain effect. So we have the curtain here, the furthermost on the inside is a green curtain, which will then function as a green screen. Behind one we have a black curtain, and that one is like a thick velvety kind of type. I don't even know what you call it, but it stops the echo from the walls. And then behind that we have a clear white wall in case we need a clear white wall. So these three curtains, the two curtains and the white wall, can create a very different effect. Very convenient, and you can create all kinds of scenarios with this. So that's those. Then we have these ones. These ones are to hang light and similar heavy equipment from them. Now we haven't used them for much yet. Hopefully we will. To be honest, right now I'm actually using one of them to hold up my dresses. I'm sure that's not the original purpose, but I think it looks cute. So that's probably not what we're supposed to do with them, but well. Then we have this one here. This one is a reflector pad, but the cool thing that the director does is, instead of reflecting the light, he uses it to diffuse the light. So we have, for example, lights like these, LED lights, and they're very harsh. So we put that in front of the LED lights to create a softer effect, because LED lights, if they're falling on your face, it's way too bright. So this is how it looks with the light behind the screen. And that's without the light. Looks a lot better, right? Light is like, in a studio like this, having good lighting is gonna be, major game changer for us. Because if you look at it, it looks like a, normal room, but all the lights and stuff turn it into a studio. The thing that we use to diffuse the light, actually, we're using the cover of this thing a lot as well, because with this one, it gives the option of having a black screen, and on the other side here is a reflecting pad. And if you know anything about lighting, reflecting it the right way can be a massive game changer. So we've been putting this down on the floor, we've been putting this on my lap, just to see if it can create a different light effect, if it breaks the light better, that kind of stuff. So, didn't have that one before. Kind of cool that we have this one now. Hopefully we can create some good effects with this. So if you have any advice, let us know. One of my good friends here is the ring light. If you want to make a girl happy, give her a ring light if she's an influencer. Because it creates that wonderful ring in your eyes, and I personally have one at home. I'm not using it as much as I should, to be honest, but a good ring light, it's such a game changer. It's so pretty. Whenever I'm here, I want to take Instagram pictures. It's like, it's so pretty. Can you see that ring inside of my eyes? If you can, then we place the camera and the ring light right, because if you do it in the right setting and with the right distance, then you can see that little ring in my eyes, and it's kind of pretty, and I do like it. I'm glad we have this baby here. Oh baby, make me look pretty! This one here is like our messy corner, so that's all kinds of things like, clips and cables, even some screwdrivers and similar things like that. Everything that you might need for shooting, so that's for other people to use as well. We have more reflectors, for taking pictures and stuff here as well. We have like a mix board. Who's using that? I don't know. We have a really nice tripod here. The director is actually using this. We just used it today to shoot some Ask Japanese videos. So that's really, this is all the little extra bits and pieces and tripods. A good tripod is actually really hard to get. This one is very sturdy, but also kind of heavy. So that's gonna be the director's best friend for the future of the Ask Japanese videos. Nabe mo arimasu. And there's a frying pan. This one here we bought when we went for a shoot abroad because we wanted to take really cool music video style kind of music, like videos. And it is a fancy stabilizer. So even the camera that the director has will get stabilized with this baby here. It is really difficult to set up though, and it needs batteries and similar things like that. So we haven't used it as much as we wanted to because it's kind of tsukaizurai and heavy, said the director. Because the camera in itself is already super heavy, and if the stabilizer is super heavy too, like I can barely lift this with one arm. Like this plus the camera is no way. It's way too heavy. One thing that I actually most really like, or what I enjoyed now, we can now hook our camera that we're filming with right now up to the TV, so I can see what the director is seeing. Up until now I never saw how he's seeing me. It's good for me to like check it's like hair in my face or how the lighting works and stuff. So there's a screen here. That's the one. So now I can see, oh my gosh, it's like a crazy tunnel now. So I can now see what the director is seeing, what you guys are seeing at the same time. Almost at the same time. I find that kind of fascinating. I must say, like, I kept checking my hair and I'm like, oh, my hair is too fluffy. And yeah. But that's nice to have. That's just an extra thing. It's not that we need it, but I found it really interesting and helpful because right now we're still trying all these things out. We're still trying all these things out here and trying to find out what setup works the best because of course it's a new challenge for us to get used to all the tools here and how different it is. Only thing I would say it would be nice to have a different flooring. Maybe we can get a green screen floor because right now it's just stripes. And nope. No, don't film my socks. Don't film my socks. Don't film my socks, director. We also now have some fancy colored lights, which is this thing here. That actually the director initially bought for, I think, from a 100 yen store to have a light effect. But also we have professional lights that change color down here. I find them really cool. I think it almost looks like a streamer setup. I wish I had this for my Twitch streamer setup because it's really cool. Just look at that. Just look at that. Oh man, I want that for my Twitch. It's so cool. It feels really gamery. So that one doesn't belong to Ask Japanese. As well, with most of the equipment in here, we're sharing that with other parts of the company that we work with. So it's all shared. It's not just for Ask Japanese. If it was just for Ask Japanese, that'd be amazing, but this is shared between different departments here. Also, because we have a lot of equipment in here and also some sensitive equipment, especially the cameras, we have this fancy little box here. Ta-da-da-da. Now, in Japan, we have extreme temperatures. It can get very hot, it can get very cold, and the humidity can ruin all the fancy stuff that you have. So we have this box here. You can also lock it, and it contains our cameras, our lenses, and similar equipment, and it keeps them safe. I think in there is also the very first camera we used to film Ask Japanese. Now over here is the Fujifilm X-T1, and this one holds a special place in our hearts. This is the very first camera that we got to film for Ask Japanese, and that's the one we took out on the streets of Tokyo. And then, yes, later on we used the Sony Handycam for more action and moving videos. So if you have some where the director's actually walking with me and stuff, we use this one here. I haven't used this one in a while actually. And then, yes, the GH4 was one that we used then for a while. This is the GH4. This one was used for shoots with Kawaii Patin and similar. You can see there's quite a lot of lenses and also lens adapters that were used to create the nice blurry effect for eyes. This one broke. It was kind of old and broke, and then wow. これでもまだ使ったことないね。使ってるよ。使ってる？私たち？ So this one here is one of the newer models for like walking around and shot. It looks very TV-like, but we haven't used this one for Ask Japanese. That's for another channel. And right now, currently, we're filming with a GH5, Lumix GH5. That's the one we're shooting Ask Japanese with right now. And guess what? Behind these curtains, you can see a whole different world. Get ready for it, guys. Whee! Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da! Tokyo! Here we are. So we actually have a view up from the 5th floor. We're all the way up here. And if we just pull the curtains aside, you can see the streets of Tokyo. That's kind of cool. I sometimes, when we have a quick break between shoots, I like to sneak behind the curtains and look out at the view. And the director sometimes sneaks behind the curtains to surprise me, so yeah, he's a bit of a cheeky one, a cheeky joker you are. You're too close again! Gah! There are loads of other fun little things, and as you can see, we're still experimenting a little bit. Like, we have normal office chairs here, and we use this table and put it on top of those little stilts here just to get like the right height, so we could use this light behind me and stuff like that. So we're trying out new things. You need to experiment a little bit, especially with light in a place like this. So hopefully we can make a couple of things, new interesting shots for you guys that you guys might enjoy. So yeah. Oh, the director just said he uses it to create like lights, highlights in hair, for example. If you're interested in shooting your own videos, never forget to take great attention or put great attention into the lights as well. And that's our microwave. Do you remember that one from our lunch video? And we brought this one in here so we can do a review of Japanese foods. Usually that one is in a different room, but hey, our friend the rubber ducky is here. He's kind of becoming my co-host by now. Try and spot him in several of the new Ask Japanese videos. I think whenever we're filming in the studio so far, he for one or another reason was somewhere in the video. So yeah, have fun spotting our Easter egg, the doggy. And this one is my new friend. I am personally very happy that we have this one. First, the director was like, you should always hold the microphone. I was like, come on. Sometimes in the studio, it'd be nice to be hands-free. So finally, hands-free, we have this one. Because sometimes, if you look back at some older Ask Japanese shots, I had to put like the microphone somewhere on my dress or like in my cleavage just to have the microphone in the right place. And now I don't have to do that anymore, luckily, because this one will hold the microphone for me. And I'm so glad about it. So apart from the tripod and the lights behind us, everything is not more expensive than $100 per item. That's not so bad. I assume that the cameras were more expensive, but many of the items here we tried to get for quite a low budget value because, hey, it's YouTube. We need to budget. People seem to think that YouTubers make a lot of money. It's not like that. It's a lot of hard work and a lot of effort. And we're really excited to bring you some new videos now from this new studio. Exciting stuff. The TV, for example, used to belong to a different section of the company and they gave it to us as a gift. So actually all the things we got here, puchipura, on a budget. So that was a little behind the scenes with Ask Japanese. So in the future when you see our videos I made in our studio, kind of now how our studio looks like. I hope you enjoyed this little tour around. Like I said, we tried to get this all together on a budget. But the director is enjoying to like the fact that he can now try out different techniques with lights and similar things like that. Do the moonwalk and yeah, hopefully we'll create loads and loads of more fun content from Tokyo for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Please don't forget to leave us a like. It does make a change if you leave us a like and a comment. And also don't forget, subscribe if you haven't already so we can send you more videos here from Tokyo. I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll catch you soon for more content from Japan. And till then, stay healthy and I'll catch you soon. Bye!